Hello, lovers of African films and theaters. Welcome to the Butaka TV YouTube channel. Today we are going to have a short review about a South African film streaming in Ster Kinoko cinemas nationwide. Today we are talking about Angola Camp 13, the award-winning, the 6 times Naledi Award-winning theater piece called Angola Camp 13, written by Sello Maseko. And also directed by Sello Maseko. This piece seeks to evoke a lot of emotions in one's life and in an audience who will be watching. They talk about a story that you never think about because we never really taught about its importance. The story of the people who served South Africa and who are the reason why we have received our sense of freedom, the people who went to exile. And I think when you think about the story of the exile, you just think of a person who went outside of South Africa and then they came back and they lived softly. But here's a different reality, here's a different perspective. It's a theater piece adapted into a film, done well, because I think, firstly, the introduction of the monologue. In an opening scene, and when you get introduced to this piece, it settles you in, it makes you want to listen. It evokes like a sense of emotion in you as an audience. And we then talk about the music, the music, the deliberate, intentional usage of music. Beautiful. Like, yeah, no, like it's almost a musical because things are happening, people are singing, and also like I'm very shy to say musical because our idea of musical is the whole boy meets girl and then no. This is quite a refreshing take on what a musical could be. But here's a great story paired with great performers who poured their heart into this piece. I think those actors really poured their heart into Angola Camp 13, and it becomes very evident with the performances. And I think one of the things that they were intentional about doing is that the fight scenes, it's a dance, it's a well choreographed dance, right? Which I think works impeccably well within a theater or auditorium, but consumers and audience members who are used to consuming content on screen may just be put off by it, because I think those are audiences who are spoiled with seeing everything through and through. Like, if you say you're gonna slap the person, it has to be very up close. You can't cheat it because the camera picks it up, and because this is an audio visual piece, you see such things, right? Like, if somebody's getting killed on camera, audiences ifunikazi, they want to see somebody out there holding their neck because they are about to pass out. And you don't really get this because it's a theater piece. And I think as a theater audience, you understand that life, you understand that reality, you understand how certain things are done the way they are done. The emotions are very strong. I think it's a piece that was given a lot of attention. And then you have the likes of Commander Majoro, and just how he's treating his colleagues, and just that dynamic between the characters, that was nice to experience. That was really nice to experience. Seeing the sense of betrayal that exists within these camps, you think because these people are brought in one space with a certain intention, they would have the same objectives in mind and they would push together, but showcasing the sense of betrayal, how men have always been treating women in such spaces, that can you ever be enough for the movement. The ending, I'm very much happy with the ending. Maybe certain events were a bit prolonged to the building towards the ending, towards the climax. I think it works for a theater stage. I think maybe for an on-screen project, it may have been, certain things could have been reduced. It's a 2-hour piece, but I think it's a 2-hour piece that may possibly be worth you just checking it out. this piece is important because when you think about, the way some people get dissed, those who went to exile, that I know, see, now we were fighting here, and and it's beautiful to just almost get a picture of what really happened on the other side. And now it has me introspecting how many struggle heroes, how many freedom fighters are living in our neighborhoods and you're not even aware of them. I think the way they also shot it, it was not just put a camera there, let these people perform and capture it and run. Yeah, it's Angola Camp 13, available in cinemas nationwide. Thank you so much for honoring us with your time.